Can you feel it? The tingle in the air, the shift in energy levels, that strange feeling as if time is bending and reality is warping around you. Not talking about some sci-fi fantasy, but a very real cosmic event unfolding right above our heads. As we speak, the moon, our constant companion since time immemorial, has started its peculiar dance across the celestial sphere from March 3rd through to March 9th. And this isn't just another lunar pirouette. It's an urgent cosmic alarm bell ringing loud and clear. You see, we're all interconnected by invisible threads of energy. When one part of this intricate web reverberates, everything else does too. It's like plucking a guitar string. Even the slightest touch sends waves rippling outwards towards infinity. So what happens when something as vast and powerful as the moon begins to sway? That's right. We feel it down here on Earth. We may be just tiny specks on a blue marble floating in space, but we're not immune to these celestial shifts. But don't worry. This isn't a tale of doom or gloom. Quite the opposite. This energetic shift could be your golden opportunity for transformation and growth if you know how to harness it effectively. Imagine standing at the edge of an untamed ocean, feeling its raw power surge against your feet as waves crash upon rocks with deafening roars. That's what this lunar energy feels like. Wild yet captivating. Chaotic yet beautiful. Terrifying yet alluring. Chaotic yet beautiful. Terrifying yet alluring. You might feel restless, anxious, or even overwhelmed, but remember, every cloud has a silver lining. These emotions are simply manifestations of this extraordinary lunar energy circulating within you. Remember how caterpillars become butterflies. They first have to endure confinement within their cocoons before they can spread their wings and soar high into the sky. Similarly, we must face these turbulent lunar energies head-on, embracing them as catalysts for profound personal growth. This is not a time to ignore or resist the changes happening within and around you. This is a time to understand them, accept them, and channel them into something productive. So what does this mean for us? What's the significance of these urgent moon warnings for March 3rd, 9th? Well, without giving too much away just yet, it means that we're all about to embark on a journey like no other. Remember, change can be scary, but it's also necessary. It's how we evolve. It's how we grow. And if handled correctly, this current shift could open doors you never even knew existed. Are you ready to heed the moon's urgent call and embrace this energy shift? I hope so, because it will affect everyone, including you. Let's navigate these celestial waves together. Shall we? The universe is a grand tapestry, woven with threads of energy that bind everything and everyone together. And at the heart of this cosmic loom, the moon, our eternal guardian, silently orbits, influencing our lives in ways both subtle and profound. Last night, did you feel an uncanny chill, or perhaps a sudden surge of inspiration? That was no coincidence. From March 3rd and 9th, we are entering into an extraordinary period of celestial flux known as an energy shift, triggered by urgent moon warnings. Now I know what you might be thinking. What does this mean for me? Let's delve deeper into understanding this phenomenon. Imagine being on a sailboat in the middle of an ocean. Most days are calm while others are tempestuous. It's all dictated by the weather, or rather the energies around us. Now consider these energies to be like invisible lunar winds. When they shift dramatically, as they will during these 7 days, it can stir up chaos or create harmony depending upon how we navigate ourselves. Think about last Wednesday. You were on top of your game at work. Ideas flowed effortlessly and conversations sparked like fireworks. The following day was different though. You woke up feeling inexplicably downcast despite having had a good night's sleep. Then there was that memorable Saturday when you felt so connected to your loved ones, even though miles apart from them, almost as if some mysterious force was pulling your hearts closer together. These situations may seem unconnected, but look again. They're all examples of how lunar energy influences our daily lives without us even realizing it. This ongoing dance between Earth's satellite and us is not just poetic, but also deeply practical, because it offers clues about navigating life's highs and lows. In the coming week, brace yourself for heightened sensitivity towards emotions, both yours and those around you, and pay close attention to dreams. They could hold important messages from within. This doesn't mean panic or fear. Instead, like a seasoned sailor who sees the gales coming and adjusts his sails accordingly, this is your chance to prepare and make the most of these cosmic currents. So, my friend, let's buckle up for this ride together. Remember, this energy shift isn't something happening to us. It's happening for us. A celestial invitation to grow, to explore unknown waters within ourselves and the world around us. Let's harness this incoming lunar wind and set sail towards our true potentials. It's as if the cosmos themselves are whispering to us, urging us to pay heed to this imminent energy shift. A bold symphony of celestial signs from March 39 that shouldn't be dismissed lightly. This is a time when the moon amplifies our emotional landscapes, casting an illuminating spotlight on hidden corners of our psyche and existence. Imagine you're a sailor navigating the turbulent seas. Your compass isn't merely showing you directions. It's revealing treacherous undercurrents and unseen tempests. That's precisely what these lunar warnings are doing, revealing powerful undercurrents within our lives that we may have been blind to. Consider Sarah, an ambitious entrepreneur who had been grappling with a significant business decision during this period last year. She felt inexplicably restless, her intuition at odds with the logical arguments presented by her team. Trusting in the power of lunar energies, she allowed herself to ride the wave of discomfort rather than suppress it. In opening herself up to these emotions instead of dismissing them as irrelevant noise, she discovered they were indeed spotlighting areas in her plan that needed revisiting. A key supplier whose reliability was questionable. Potential legal issues that could arise down the line. Market volatility indicators she'd overlooked. Her willingness to tune into her feelings led her not only towards making wiser decisions, but also fostered greater trust within her team, who saw their leader respecting all forms of intelligence, including emotional. Now you might wonder, but I'm not a business owner like Sarah, how does this affect me? The answer is simple yet profound. We all have uncharted territories within ourselves, waiting for exploration and growth. Whether it's unresolved emotions bubbling beneath your composed surface, or a dream pushed aside due to fear or uncertainty, the incoming lunar winds invite you to set sail towards self-discovery and transformation. This week isn't about playing safe on familiar shores. It's about embracing vulnerability and venturing into the seas of self-awareness and personal growth. The moon's energy is a cosmic wave that can carry us towards our true potentials, but only if we're willing to ride it. So as we move between March 39th, tune into your feelings. Consciously observe what arises within you. Don't dismiss them as mere fluctuations of mood. They are signals from the cosmos channeled through the moon, a celestial lighthouse guiding you towards unexplored horizons. This isn't just an energy shift. It's a call to action for every one of us, an invitation to evolve. From the moment you open your eyes on March 3rd, you'll feel the energy shift in your bones. It's like an unseen hand has flipped a switch, and suddenly everything is charged with an electric vibrancy. You may find yourself seeing things differently or experiencing heightened emotions that seem to come from nowhere. Don't dismiss these feelings as irrational or unfounded. They are direct responses to this cosmic event. Picture this: a couple named Sarah and John, living in a quiet suburb. On a normal day, they'd be immersed in their routine, work, gym, cooking dinner together. But March 3rd isn't a normal day. They wake up feeling restless and uneasy. They can't quite put their finger on why, but it feels like something big is about to happen. At work, Sarah finds herself more attuned to her colleagues' feelings than usual. She knows when someone needs an encouraging word or when they just need space before they say so themselves. In the evening, while cooking dinner, she unexpectedly bursts into tears because the onions smell so strong, stronger than she's ever noticed before. Meanwhile, John struggles with decisions he usually makes effortlessly at his job as manager of a tech startup. Every choice feels monumental and fraught with potential consequences he hadn't taken into consideration before. These aren't isolated cases, but snapshots of how this upcoming energy shift might play out for you too. a sharpening of senses leading to increased emotional intensity and perceived complexity of decisions. But don't panic just yet. It's not all turmoil and chaos. This energy shift also brings opportunities for growth if we're willing to embrace them instead of resisting change. Consider Mark, an entrepreneur who had been struggling with launching his new venture due to fear of failure. When the moon's energies shifted on March 3rd, however, he felt compelled to take action despite his fears. And guess what? His business took off. Or Jessica, a mother who always put others before herself. This energy shift nudged her to prioritize self-care and take time for herself without guilt. And it made her a happier, more fulfilled person. So, remember this. The energy shift from March 3rd to 9th is not a warning of impending doom, but an invitation, an urgent call to evolve it. Embrace the heightened emotions. Recognize the increased complexity as a sign that you're seeing things more fully than before. Step into this strange new world with courage, because the universe isn't throwing us curveballs. It's giving us opportunities disguised as challenges. This isn't just another week. It's your chance to become a better version of yourself. Don't ignore it, embrace it. We've come a long way on this journey, and it's time to take what we've learned and apply it. The energy shift from March 3rd to 9 is not something to fear, but rather an urgent call for transformation. The universe isn't throwing us curveballs. It's giving us opportunities disguised as challenges. This isn't just another week. It's your chance to become a better version of yourself. Think about it. Every obstacle you face is the universe pushing you out of your comfort zone and into growth. And oh my, how beautiful that growth can be. But only if you don't ignore the shift in energy around you. Only if you embrace the changes that are coming your way. This is an exciting time filled with potential, but also a time requiring caution and mindfulness. This moon phase will affect everyone in different ways. The key is learning how to navigate these cosmic tides instead of being swept away by them. Take note, this is not a passive process. You have an active role here. In every moment, remember, who you are today isn't who you were yesterday, or who you'll be tomorrow. Each day brings new lessons, fresh perspectives, another step towards becoming the best version of yourself. It's all part of life's grand tapestry, a series of threads woven together by experiences and choices made under each moon. I want to leave you with this thought. Energy flows where attention goes, so pay attention to where your energy goes during this moon warning period from March 3 to 9, because what happens next may surprise even the most seasoned astrologer among us. Indeed, we are standing at the precipice of something extraordinary, an event that will transform our lives forever, if we allow ourselves to welcome change instead of resisting it. Can there be any greater adventure than embracing our own evolution? So I urge, with passion and sincerity, to heed these warnings not as signs of impending doom, but as beacons guiding us towards our true destiny. Remember, fear isn't a sign that you're doing something wrong. It's a sign that you're about to grow. Take this time to reflect, recalibrate, and respond with wisdom and courage. You are not alone on this journey. We are all interconnected in the grand cosmic dance of life. Just as the moon influences the tides, so too does it subtly shape our lives, guiding, teaching, always inviting us to dive deeper. So don't ignore this energy shift, embrace it, let it mold you into the person you are meant to become. A beacon of light in a world sometimes shrouded in darkness. It is your time now, time to shine with all the brilliance and radiance of 1,000 moons.